Hello again everybody. I know that most of my stuff is done in relation to motorbikes and so on, but obviously I've got a life outside that, and from time to time I have to cut the grass in the garden, and I actually don't have a lot of luck with my lawnmowers, to be honest, considering that I can keep most of my bikes running fairly respectable and other people's. Mind you, things like the mowers tend to get neglected somewhat compared to the bikes, so perhaps it's just my own fault. Although the mower I've got, I actually got it from the local rubbish dump about 20 years ago. Someone had bought it brand new and put diesel in it by mistake and thought that the engine didn't work. And back in those days you could go to take stuff you didn't want to the dump, have a quick look around, and if there was anything there you fancied, speak to one of the guys and probably take it. And I got the mower. Anyway, it's done really well, very low maintenance, but it was playing up today and I had a sticky inlet valve. That is down to some petrol that I used from a bike I worked on, where the tank had been lined with some sort of stuff, some sort of sealant, and it was obviously being dissolved by the petrol, and I thought I'd get rid of the petrol bit by bit in the mower. Lots of people say, oh, the petrol's a bit off, I'll stick it in the mower and whatever. Well, really, the mower has got an engine just like your motorbike or anything, so I've learned my lesson. Got the petrol out of it, put fresh stuff in, ran the engine, blasted some WD-40 through the intake to sort of hopefully lubricate the inlet valve stem a little more. Anyway, while I was trying to get it going, the recoil starter went a long time ago on it, but I've had the cord wrapped around the pulley and give it a pull, and usually off it goes, but it was having none of that today. It needed a lot more spinning, so I came up with something. Should you have a mower or any other garden or horticultural machine or anything with a small engine similar to that, and say perhaps your cord breaks or your recoil spring breaks and you need to use the machine, I'm going to show you one way of getting the thing started, because obviously you can't push start them. So bear with me, I'm going to chuck the chair out the way, I'm going to lower the camera and hopefully show you how I spun this to get it going earlier on. So here we go, I'm going to lower the camera now. Down we go, like that. And I'm going to just tilt us a few degrees, and I'm going to bring into shot the mower. Hopefully we can see that. There's the engine. That's where the recoil starter would usually be, but I haven't got it anymore. I've got a cord that I can wrap around it, obviously, but I'm going to show you how I span it. Because sometimes if an engine's playing up, you need to spin it for, well, faster and for a longer period than one swing of the recoil starter will give you. So this is what I came up with. You don't want to be wearing a tie when you do this, unless of course you're an evil dictator, then please be my guest and carry on, wear as many and as long a ties as you like. Right, this is it. I've got the throttle set to run. I've turned the engine back, all the way back to the last compression, if you know what I mean, so when it turns I can get a bit of a run up, because I'm going to use drill with this. Now I've got a wire brush, a wire cup wheel. It just fits in there nice enough to grip and spin the engine over fast enough and for long enough to get it going. So here we go. And if it wasn't for the fact that I've only just done the job, I'd be ready to go and cut the lawn now. But that's the way of getting them going if you need to. If you haven't got a cord, or if your recoil spring is broken or whatever, just take the casing off, get some sort of suitable size thing in a drill, like I used a wire cut wheel, and you're back in business. job's a good one.